Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. We continue working with the dress for Kate. Last time we chose the fabric for the dress. The dress will be very beautiful. We'll also sew a casual dress for Kate when this dress is ready. Maybe sometime later. This video is going to be very informative. We're going to tell you a lot of useful and important information. This is the fabric we're going to make a dress of. Kate is wearing a mock-up, which was made on the basis of a basic pattern. I want to pin the shoulders a bit. I added a couple of extra centimeters here when making the mock-up. I don't know why, but I decided that it had to be done. I can see now that if the mock-up copied the basic pattern, it would have been perfect. First, I want to talk to you about the basic patterns and the mock-ups. Kate is wearing the mock-up. Have a look at the sketch of the dress. We decided that the neckline shouldn't be that simple. Do you remember the book about Japanese sewing techniques and designs? I looked through it and found an idea for making a collar. Have a look at this mock-up. This is kind of a boat neck. I think that it looks beautiful even in this mock-up. We translated the book from English for me to understand what to do. Such neckline is not too hard to be made, and it will make the dress look amazing. Let's have a look at the sketch once again. This is how the dress is going to look like. I bought 6 books on the Japanese sewing techniques and designs. I brought the books from Paris. They are all in English. I've already showed you how to make a dress on the basis of one of the books. I'm going to show you some more designs from these books. I found a lot of interesting ideas in them. Right now we have some serious problems. We have nothing to wear. Let's get back to working with the dress. We know how the neckline should look like. We made this sketch. We chose the fabric. We made a basic pattern for Kate. The mock-up was made on its basis. I need to tie cord on Kate's waist. It's very important to define the waistline accurately. Do you remember how to check if you are accurate or not? The waist is always on the same level with the elbows. Don't think that if you measure the most tight part of your body, it's the waist. It's very important to make sure that you define the waist accurately. Otherwise, you could make a very short bodice and too long skirt. In this case, your body will look very strange. Please, be very accurate and attentive. Next, I want to talk to you about shoulders. Notice that the body isn't regular. The shoulders are straight, so we need to add just 1 centimeter for the balance instead of 2 centimeters. Have a look here. The length of the shoulder is 13 centimeters. What should we do in this case? The bust is 83 centimeters, so 13 centimeters are too much for the shoulder measurement. We made them 12.5 centimeters long. If your shoulders are straight and long, and you are very slim, make the shoulders a bit tighter. My shoulders are 13 centimeters long. This measurement is perfect for me. Make a mock-up, try it on, and decide on the length of the shoulders. If you decide that they are too tight, you can always add some when you start working with the main fabric. People often ask me to show how to sew for big sizes or how to sew for small sizes. They ask me to tell them about the difference in sewing for different sizes. I can't tell you about the difference, because there's no difference. It doesn't matter whether your waist measurement is 60 centimeters or 120 centimeters. The measurements do not affect the sewing techniques. Make an accurate pattern and start working. The only difference is that Kate can wear close-fitting items, and I can't. I can, of course, but I honestly don't think that you want to see it. As I've already said, the sewing techniques are absolutely the same for all sizes. Notice that we made a spacing seam on the center front. I'll draw the waistline with a piece of chalk. Kate, turn around, please. The back is absolutely straight. Kate is just 17 years old. Her body is flawless. The back is absolutely straight. We didn't even need to make shoulder darts. This is a very interesting fact. Notice that the mock-up fits Kate perfectly. Next, I need to draw the waistline with a piece of chalk. Kate, thank you for being a model for us. I need to draw the waistline with a piece of chalk. There will be a seam here. I'll outline it with a marker pen later. This is how the mock-up looks like from the back and from the front. Once again, don't ask me to show how to sew for slim people. Just like for people of big sizes. It also works vice versa. The size doesn't affect the choice of the sewing techniques. As I've already said, the only difference is that slim people can wear close-fitting garments, and we, people of big sizes, can't. Next, I need to draw the neckline. All the lines should be smooth and beautiful. It's not hard to sew a beautiful dress when you know how to do it. When making the shoulders tighter, make sure that you don't cut the lower parts of the armholes. Make the back neckline a bit deeper. It will make the dress look very beautiful. The shoulders will be pretty tight. There will be a beautiful boat neck in this dress. I remind you that it will be made on the basis of a book on Japanese designs. The tighter the shoulders are, the more beautiful the dress is. Kate is free to go now. Thank you. I can start working with the mock-up. This is where the waist seam should be situated. I drew it just on one half of the mock-up. Now I can cut the mock-up in half. I remind you that I made this spacing seam on the center front. I am absolutely sure that I won't make a mistake. I'm not going to throw this half of the mock-up away. The mock-up fits Kate perfectly. We can use the second half when we start sewing the second dress. This is the detail we'll be working with. I need to cut the extra pieces first. I'll alter the shoulders. I remind you that I added more than needed here. Watch what I'm doing. I'm making beautiful lines. Next, I need to alter the armhole according to the lines and drew in the mock-up. After that, I need to cut the extra piece of the back neckline. Next, I need to cut the waistline. I will be working just with the upper part of the mock-up. I detached the front and the back. Do you remember how to work with the mock-ups? The tack dart should be cut. The pattern for the back is ready. Here it is. You saw how to draw the needed lines on the mock-up. Notice how beautiful the pattern is now. Have a look at the sketch. Notice that the chest dart should be moved to the waist. It's not straight, but slightly biased. There should also be additional darts here. There should be 2 darts on each side of the center front. Watch what I'm doing. I need to cut the waist tack just like in the back. Have a look here. This is both the waist and the chest dart. The chest dart was moved here. This is how it looks like now. I remind you that it should be biased. As I've already said, this dart should be biased. It should look just like in this sketch. These are the waist and the chest darts matched together. I need to make a cut here and close the original one. Don't pay attention to the fact that the lines are not straight. You should always have a sticky tape at hand. It's very important to be able to work with dots accurately. This is absolutely the same dart. I moved it just for it to look just like in the sketch. Be very attentive. I hope that everything is clear so far. First I moved the chest dart here, and then I made a new bias opening and closed the original one. I did it for the darts to look just like in the sketch. The dart opening is too big. I'll divide it in two. I'll draw the second dart 3 cm away from the first one. It should be a bit shorter. Don't think too much. Do everything just like I show you. The new dart is situated 3 cm away from the first one. It's just a bit shorter. I can cut it now. Notice that even though I cut the dart, there is no opening here. This is why I need to make one more cut here. The second dart should be about 2 or 2.5 centimeters wide. Don't make them even. The first dart should be wider. The second one should be just about 2 or 2.5 centimeters wide, not more. What should we do with this cut? The one which let me make the second opening. Nothing. Ignore it. This is the front with the 2 darts, and this is the back. I alter the shoulders and the armhole. The pattern for the bodice is ready. Next I will continue working with this dress. I'll show you how to make such necklines. It's impossible to show you everything I want in just one video. I can't wait to show you the first fitting of this dress. I'll show you how to make such amazing necklines on the basis of the Japanese sewing techniques. We're making a dress for Kate. She will look amazing in it. Kate is very shy. It took me very long to make her agree to take part in the tutorials. She feels more confident in front of the camera now. This is how the pattern looks like now. It was made on the basis of the 10 measurement cutting system. We added just 2 centimeters for the fitting east to the pattern. You saw that the mock-up fit Kate perfectly. In our case, the bust measurement is 83 centimeters. That means that 1/2 of this measurement is 41.5 centimeters. In this case, 3 centimeters extension would be too much. You can make your patterns wider if you want. That's all for today. Next time we'll continue working with this dress. Remember that practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid of working with different sizes. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I really need your support. Thank you. Goodbye.